Welcome back. When you drink a glass of water, you expect it to be clean, pure, and not contaminated with toxic chemicals, but you may not realize what could be in your water. Chemicals from manufacturing, pharmaceuticals, and who knows what else could be lurking in there. So we've invited Derk Chamberlin, our independent water consultant, to tell us what to do. Derk, welcome back.
Thanks, Al. It's great to be here.
Definitely. So every day we're hearing that there's these things in our water and that they're adding even more and more that's really sort of hurting us in our health. So what can we do?
You're right. It is pretty bad. You know, the Environmental Working Group, which is an independent agency that investigates water and stuff like that, tested all the water in every city in Arizona. And you know what they found? They found chemicals that exceeded the federal guidelines just about everywhere. So cities all over the state have this stuff in there. You know, there are 86,000 chemicals in use in the United States today, not including the pharmaceuticals like birth control, mood stabilizers, things like that. And, you know, the EPA hasn't added one chemical to their watch list in 10 years. Not one in 10 years. You got to wonder, what are these people doing? You know, you got to figure there's one chemical in that 86,000 chemicals that are used that should find its way into their watch list. So basically what they're saying is we're drinking, bathing, and cooking in water that the government says isn't safe.
That's terrifying, and there's really hasn't been a lot that we could do up to this point, and so far all we've really done is complain.
Right, right. And you know what? That's all we can do, because what do we complain about? We complain about the taste. Well, you know what? The stuff, the really dangerous stuff, isn't stuff that you can taste or see. That's the stuff that's going to get you. But you know what? Frankly, if your water tastes bad, there's something in it that shouldn't be, because water without any contaminants doesn't have any taste at all. So if you taste something, there's something in there that shouldn't be. But you know what? Maybe the biggest culprit, the worst offender for taste, is the chlorine that they add to our water to disinfect it. You know, and chlorine has been linked to heart disease, strokes, cancer. You know, it is not the most efficient or the best way to disinfect our water. It's just the cheapest, and that's why they use it. Do you know that you could have more chlorine in your tap water than you do in your swimming pool?
That's really shocking.
Yeah. When was the last time you were ever tempted to go out and drink your swimming pool water?
Never.
Yeah.
Maybe my dog would do it, but I certainly wouldn't.
Yeah. And you know what? The crazy part is we get 2/3 of our exposure to chlorine when it's absorbed through our skin when we take a bath or a shower, because we absorb chlorine through our skin 6 times faster than if we were to drink it. Now, you know, that's the chlorine, the problem, and we know about the contaminants in the problem. You know, but hardness is a big problem for everybody here in Tucson. So, you know, those scaly white deposits like you see right there on the shower head, you know, and around the faucets and fixtures, it's a never-ending chore to do that. Who likes to do that?
Nobody. And the big red flag to me is that we do have some water systems in our home that really just aren't cutting it. So what can we actually do?
You know what? If you hate the taste of your tap water, maybe you're a little concerned about all the chemicals that they found in all of the water all over Arizona, and you don't like fighting the hardness problem. Maybe it's time that you consider getting a whole house water system that treats the water, all the water that comes into your house, not just part of it, but all the water that comes in, takes out the dangerous stuff and cures the bad taste, cures the chlorine you absorb through the skin, gets rid of the hardness problem. And the best one I found is that one that I brought from H2O Concepts.
Well, and it really sounds like the complete solution. And to be that, there have to be certain differences, some big differences from the other systems.
Exactly, exactly. And there are, Alex. You know what? That one system is the most complete system of any system on the market. In other words, it takes it gives your water gives you safe, healthy water, gives you great tasting water at every faucet. There's no chlorine or contaminants in the shower. It gives you smoother skin, silkier hair, and it virtually eliminates all your hard water problems. And Alex, you know what? Once it's installed in your house, it's maintenance free. There's no salt to add, no filters to change, and it comes with a 10-year no-nonsense warranty. It's the only system, Alex, that's been certified and by more independent laboratories than anybody else.
Well, not only that, but for the 25th anniversary of H2O Concepts, for the first 20 callers, you guys are actually offering a $400 discount, a $250 manufacturer's kick the salt rebate, free normal installation, and financing available to fit any budget OAC, which is great because that means that everybody can take advantage of it.
Yep.
It's a no-brainer to me.
I know.
And another thing that I love too is you bring me some water to taste, because that's
do.
also the real difference that we notice.
Exactly. You'll notice the difference. This is actually Tucson tap water.
Okay.
After it's been through one of those systems. You know what Tucson tap water tasted like before?
Unfortunately, I do.
Yeah.
But now let's see the big difference.
See what you think.
I'm excited for this. All right, here we go. Dirk, I think you've turned me into a waterholic officially. It's so good and clean.
It's easy to become one, because you know what? It's like better than bottle quality water out of every faucet, and you're showering in it too. And you know what? You never run out, because it's as close as the nearest faucet.
It's infinite, and that's one of the things I love about it. Dirk, thanks so much again for joining us.
Thank you, Alex.
All right, definitely. Now, guys, join the clean water movement and get ready for great tasting water at every faucet, no chlorine or contaminants in the shower, smoother skin, silkier hair, and no more problems. All you have to do is dial that number on your screen. That's 1-877-442-5222, or of course, you can just visit H2O Concepts.com.